Maybe you're like me. Many times over the past 6 months, I've found myself paused in my path. It's a pause that I can't quite define, but it's akin to indecision, and that's not a road I find myself in very often. See, I'm a quick thinker and an even speedier decider. Ask anyone who's ever shopped with me. When I create a plan in my business, there's a healthy SWOT analysis, and then I'm off to the races, full steam. Looking back is not an action I was taught. In fact, my father many times would say, "Laurie, there is no sense in looking in the rearview mirror. You can only focus in one direction, and that's forward." That's why when the pandemic hit and most of us faced an abrupt change in how we conduct business, I didn't freak out. I didn't rush around and take quick action. I just faced forward. However, for the most part, I stopped moving at all. I stood still on purpose. Facing the unknown is like walking in a dense forest at night. Even with a flashlight in hand, you can only see a few feet in front of you. The darkness that stretches ahead is filled with the unknown, which can be scary. Turning and running back where you came from, that doesn't help. It's just as uncertain in that direction. The opposite reaction is to bravely put your head down and sprint as fast as you can and hope that you reach the other side without tripping on any hidden obstacles. Neither of those choices made sense to me. Moving cautiously, one step at a time, while allowing myself the grace to rest and not keep up with everyone else, was healthy for me. However, I knew that if I kept this mindset long term, there would be consequences and likely bad ones. So early on, I promised myself that by August 1, after 5 months of pausing, I would make a decision on what my next action would be. My choices ranged from retire early to build a bigger boat, with a lot of options in between. In fact, it is mind-numbing the amount of options that exist for what I could do next. As the date approached, I realized that the real answer had to do with the flashlight, not with the path ahead. It dawned on me that I could use a brighter flashlight. I could see the path much better. With a little confidence, my strides could be longer and faster, allowing me to pick up some momentum. Is that true for you too? Have you thought about how you can build a brighter flashlight? For me, I found my brighter flashlight in these 3 things. Number 1, I realized that I have spent a lot of my life saying, "I can't wait until." I can't wait until the kids are out of diapers. I can't wait until the kids go to college. I can't wait until we move into our new home. Yet, the very day I'm recording this video, 2 of the things I just mentioned have already happened. So why aren't I already living the day I couldn't wait for? Think about that for a second and enjoy whatever is going right in your life today. Number 2, I realized that somewhere along the line, I quit doing the small things that make me happy and cost very little. I love the feel of the sun on my face and the wind in my hair, yet I'd stop sitting on my patio. I enjoy a good suspense novel and a hot cup of tea, yet I don't remember the last good book I read. I thrive in creative projects, whether it's a DIY craft or a fun gathering of friends, yet I hadn't done either in over a year. What do you enjoy that you've abandoned for no reason? I realized, number 3, that it didn't matter what anyone else was or wasn't doing in my field. Didn't Teddy Roosevelt say that comparison is the thief of joy? I know a carpet cleaner who says that the curb view doesn't always match what's inside. He has seen multi-million-dollar homes with no furniture in them. And that comment has stuck with me for years. Making moves that are right for our individual circumstances is so vitally important. As a good friend of mine says, you do you. It's been quite a few weeks since I started forward movement again. I feel happy, confident, relaxed, hopeful, and enthusiastic. A client recently asked me to do an hour-long program on confidence. This is not a topic I've ever spoken on before, so it forced me to stop and think about what goes into creating a confident self during challenging times. I had a blast giving the program, but what mattered most to me were the emails I received from several who watched the show and said it was just what they needed to hear right now. That's when it occurred to me that maybe I can be a brighter flashlight for someone who only has a candle. So let me end by asking you today, how bright is your flashlight and what can you do? What is within your control to make it the highest beam possible for your forward movement?